we're back. You're going to go, for me, I'm going to do 4 inches. You don't have to do 4 inches. I just want to do 4. So we're going to go 4 from the end and mark up. And I'm just going to do this down the board just to show myself 4 inches all the way across to make sure I get a good cut, just so I don't have any messy lines or, you know, uneven pieces to hold my tray up. All right, so now that we have 4 all the way across, now what I'm going to do is just put little holes in between to help myself go down the line to make sure the line is straight. Just make it look like more like an actual line than those dots. I'm going to turn it towards you guys, and we're just going to start to cut from the end and just go down the dots. Once you're down, it's a foam board, so you can just, well, I don't want to mess the board up. So before I do that, because it didn't go all the way through, I'm just going to very lightly, I'm not even going to push hard in it, just like lightly graze the blade right over the same line, just to help the foam come off. So now that it's off, we're gonna go through and make little cuts to make all of this even. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and do small little 3-inch pieces. My measuring tape don't want me to be great, y'all. All right, there we go. You're gonna do this all the way across all of your threads. All right, well, that doesn't matter because now that I have my 3, I'm gonna cut down it, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna stop and just bend it real good so I can see my line on the other side. And I'm gonna flip it over and just once again gently go down that little line. And then you should be able to pop it off. And the reason why I said not to stress about it, because you can literally take that same piece and measure it for your next piece. Same thing. And as you can see, my last piece is not even with the rest of them. I came out short. I ran out of space with my 3s, but it's okay. You want to stack these on top of each other. So I'm just going to slide it in the middle just so it doesn't uneven anything. And you should have a stack like this. And you're going to grab your board and put it directly in the middle of it, wherever your end piece is going to be. So it's gonna go in your printer like this, and then this is gonna be the outside. And I'm gonna tape it down and show you guys how to make it even. All right, so now I have all 9 of my stacks right on top of each other. While I was off camera, I just went ahead and got rid of these 2 little small end pieces that weren't the same size. Just for the sake of the video, maybe you want to make them all the same size. So just go through, just make sure all of your pieces are the same. So what I'm going to do now, just to make it a little bit more sturdy and more even, I'm taking some blue painter's tape that you use at the top of your transfers. I'm going to push them together. And I'm literally just going to tape all of them together. And I'm just going to wrap it a few times to make it nice and sturdy. And there you go. So now you got you a good block. So I'm going to take this block and sit it right on top of here. What I'm going to do now is tape the block to our board. Our new output tray. So I just took 2 pieces that are just the same. And I'm just going to put it over it. And then just tape it flat onto the board. Just one. Do another one. And just try to get it real tight in there. Sorry, guys. Take this little extra tape and just slap it over here for security. Just make sure it's stuck in there pretty good. And now I'm just going to take the way we just went horizontal. I'm just going to go vertical and just go directly over it just to make sure that it's all aligned properly. And if you don't have this tape at home, this is painter's tape, blue painter's tape. You can get it from the Dollar Tree just like I did, and it'll be $1. This foam board was $1. I already had scissors, I already had a screwdriver, and a box cutter. So, $2 trick. And just like that, slide it on the inside. Boom. Perfect tray. I'm telling you, your girl K.Simone, man. You just can't go wrong. Period. Alright, so you want to go ahead and take this bottom tray out, your cassette, where your paper is. And now you'll just be left with your output tray. And underneath, it looks like this. So I'm going to show you what to do.